Welcome to Let's Play Top Gear GT Championship Part 3, and let us go to round 3 of the first season of the championship mode. We're going to the Sportsland Sugo track, which is also the actual venue for round 3 of the 2001 JGT season championship. So they're 2 for 3 so far on having the correct championship order, which is pretty cool. So gonna be another dry race. Let's just get straight on to the race, and I now have 60 kilograms of ballast added to my car for having 2 consecutive victories. Probably won't affect my performance much. Got a pretty decent launch over the line. Going around the RX-7. Can I get Celica into turn 1? Yes, I can. Oh boy. Car's darting all over the place. I think that's the Sylvia and the gray car. Yeah, I'm not sure entirely. Go around the outside of the MRS. Ooh, actually no, the orange car is the Sylvia. I forget what the gray car is. Crap. Oh well. But we're already up to second place. I'm actually doing surprisingly well with my overtakes. I mean, yes, I've hit a few cars, but I've only hit a couple as opposed to all of them. And we are already in P1. So we enter the back straight. We're at Sugo. This is one of those tracks I think this is the only game where I've experienced this track, so I don't have like an actual realistic experience here, but it's a pretty neat track. Seems like something I would want to drive in like a more realistic game. Not sure if this is in any other games. I'll have to look that up. I'm sure there's mods for it, for like the Sims, like, you know, the hardcore simulators and stuff, because there's mods for everything for those. But Sugo, cool track. And lap 1 is complete, 2 to go. Not sure how large my lead is, but it's pretty large already. So, hooray. I just remember one thing I was actually going to notice about this game. So, I've been hearing the engine sound of the Trueno here. Well, first off, this is, oh god, the only engine sound in the game, so every car sounds like this. But, I wonder if you guys have noticed what the engine sound kind of sounds like. And in case you haven't pondered this, I'll give you a couple seconds to ponder this as I go down the back straight. So, thought about it yet? Well, to me, at least, the engine sounds in this game sounds exactly like the, I believe it's the Assoluto cars? I forget which brand it is, but it sounds exactly like, some of the cars from Rage Racer on the PlayStation. At least to me it does. Which is, pretty interesting. Not sure if that's a coincidence, or they maybe had a slight, you know, deal with Namco and borrowed the engine sounds. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's what the cars sound like in this game to me. So I just imagine I'm playing like a primitive version of Rage Racer or something with these engine sounds, and I'm in the gravel. Shoot. Although it doesn't really matter, because once again, I have a very, very large lead. So, the dominance of the Trueno continues. So we go down the back straightaway for the final time in this race. Where's that kink? There it is. It's a little right-hand kink there, noted by the bushes. To the inside. So we just got a few more corners remaining, including this very long sweeping final turn. It's a little broken up a little bit at the end, at least in this game it is, and across the line in 4 minutes 12 seconds. So, what's my margin of victory going to be for this race? It is I don't know yet, because I got the windscreen first. 35 seconds almost this time over the Sylvia. Alright. And the Wet Sports Celica finished his last yet again. The poor sap. It's only 3 points for him. Total. So, he's gonna have to work hard to, work his way out of last place in the points, since he's now 15 behind the Impreza. I now have an over 1 race lead on the Sylvia, who's now in second. He may have always been in second, I don't remember. I think it was the RX-7 that was in second in the last race. And, yeah, standings are jumped up a little bit. Pretty cool. Tight points battle between second, third, and fourth. Nice, as I run away with this with perfect points out of 3 races so far. So, that'll conclude this race, so next time on Top Gear GT Championship, we'll move on into the second half of our first season. Stay tuned for that.